All right. Are we live? How's it going? We got one person in here. Nice. We'll just wait for some more people to show up, I guess. What's up, Jared? How you doing? Ready for ZBCN to bounce? Yeah. Maybe we'll get it soon. Ethereum BTC pair here looks like it's about to bottom. I put these green lines on the chart a while back. It broke the first one and is down here at the bottom now. So maybe Ethereum's about to finally go up. What's up, DZ? How you doing, my man? What's up, Gosh? What's up, Silver? Yeah, it looks like we're almost there. Yeah, XCN, if you're still here, XCN's not doing anything. It's just going down. It's doing the same thing it did last time, down and sideways until further notice. But yeah, she's still slowly coming down. So just keep it simple on XCN. As long as you're over the macro 3 to another 10% drop at 1.5, you're still bullish. And as of right now, it's got to get over 1.8 and then 2. 1.8, 1.9, and then 2, of course. So until that happens, you're stuck in the channel here. Man. Ondo and Degen, what's up, Dave? What's up, Rashad? How you doing? You're back because the bull run's back. What's up, McLaw? Ondo and Degen. Yeah, I think Ondo's holding up really well. Ondo. Yeah, why do I keep yawning every time I get on a stream? Yeah, what is Ondo doing? Yeah, she's holding up, holding the trend. You're stuck below resistance 32236 here, but you're above the 0.5 you tagged. And it looks to be an inverse head and shoulders is forming, so that could be even more bullish. Shoulder head and possibly forming another shoulder here. So just real simple on Ondo. Let's zoom in so we can see it. This damn auto button. Yeah, she's holding over the 382 low to the high, so you're bullish over 81, 82. But, you know, we could still have a move down. 61875. Form the other shoulder, and then we go up. But it is holding up well. But what are we looking at here? Let me get this one off. Ondo. But yeah, the trend is holding, but you got to get over 86 up to 87, and then bullish back over $1. But she doesn't want to go down, so she's holding. Ondo's going to be a good one, we know that. Just simply stuck like everything else. Wow. I still think anywhere from $20 to $25 on Ondo. So 23x up to 29x, 30x is possible on Ondo. Good thing you didn't buy XCN. Yeah, XCN is just, it pumps and then it just stops and dies forever. It's just a slow death on it all the time. Did DGen doing everything? I don't think we looked at it yesterday. Oh, she's curling up. I don't think Degen can go lower, but it's still getting stuck here. Every time it's just a little stair step down, so hopefully it doesn't go down more, but it's not looking promising at the moment. Let's zoom in on this. Yeah, every time you get a little move up, it just goes right back down. Dang it. Yeah, I would say Degen, if it can come up and get over the 618 at 2.8, then it's not going to break down again. But we went over this last time now that I remember. So still potentially forming a bull flag, bear flag, whatever. Yeah, it could come crashing down 30% until it gets over 28, in my opinion. Maybe for a move like this where it spikes up there, but then it just comes right back down. So she is not out of the woods yet. And then just on the macro, weekly candles, high to the low. Yeah, 618236 is what you got to get over. So over pretty much 40 or 4, and then over 5.5, 5.6 to be bullish again, and then ultimately over a penny. Got to get this thing back over a penny to be bullish. FAI is pumping hard. What is that? What's up, David? GLMR just bought 1,000. Damn. FAI is pumping. What is that? ABT is macro bullish. Why was that funny? Why is it funny that it's macro bullish? Yeah, I think she is. Yeah, she's still moving up. I think the bottom has been put in on ABT. FIA is pumping hard, they say. Yeah, ultimately, arc block's moving up slowly, but it's not really doing anything. Getting stuck right at the 236 high to the low at about 71. 71 up to $1. Once you get over $1, you're bullish again, short term. And then arc block. I don't know. Arc block may hit $20 to $30. If we can hit $30, it's a 45, 46x from here. All we need is the bull run to kick in and have these green candles spawn in. Just shoot it right up here. Once people come back into the market. Alright, let me find this. You said Glimmer you bought more of. FIA is pumping. Yeah, we'll look at Glimmer. Are we bullish on Glimmer? Holy crap. This thing? What is this? FAI. Oh, they just list this on crypto? I mean on Coinbase. Let's see what we got here. What the hell? Yeah, I'd imagine they just listed this, huh? Let me just do the Coinbase chart. FAI on Coinbase. Guess I'm on the wrong time frame to see it pumping. Yeah, she's making higher highs, higher lows. Oh my lord. No, that was it. She's done. She spiked up just a little wick over the 618 and put in the higher high. So if you're holding this one, hopefully you took profit. It's probably coming back down for a higher low somewhere. because we've seen that a lot lately. But I guess as long as you're over the double 382 at 17 to 17 and a half, you're still bullish. But you may drop back down 16% down to the 0.5, put in a higher low, and then take it from there. Wow, I have no energy. Glimmer. Is AST going back up? What is AST? There's so many coins. Air swap to the moon. What the hell? Is she ever going to go back up? Yeah, I would have to say so. She just came back down and tagged the final level. Final 786 low to the high, so that should have been the bottom. You're back over the 618. Once you get over 59, or pretty much 6 pennies, 6 to 7 pennies. Once you get over 6 pennies, you're bullish again. It already spiked up there, but you can clearly see there's a big macro resistance and support area right in between here. So it got stuck right at it. So until this thing clearly gets up over 7 and then over 12, it may not go up. There's a lot of resistance here. As you can see, looking at the monthly candles. I don't know what this is, but if it's going to be something that people can buy it and are going to buy it, then yeah, where's this thing going to go? If it can just spike back up to the 786 where it got stuck all back here, that's a 16x. I know the chart's really messy, but we'll just move this one. But you have to get over 6 to put the bottom in. Break out over 23, clearly. Is it going to rocket up here? I have no idea. Probably not. That's a 256x up to $10. So maybe 60 cents is your best bet. Maybe it tags $1. If it tags $1 from here with the potential bottom in, then you get a 25x on air swap. Damn. Yeah, I think we're bullish on Glimmer, Moonbeam, and Beam down at the bottom. Potential bottom. Yeah, just be careful. You're doing almost the exact same thing here. You didn't make a higher high there, though. You did make a higher high here. This could be, like we've been pointing out, that double bottom with a higher low. So it remains to be seen. But it's not bad. Curling up with a higher high. If you would have got stuck here, then we would have been bearish. But it made a higher high, so it looks good here. But the more you zoom out, you can still see there's still some form of a bear flag forming. So just be careful. It could come all the way back down. So with that being said, let me just draw real quick. Get your confirmation price to get over, just going from that little high to the low. It's got to get over the 618 to confirm and move back up. So it's got to get over 7.7, and then you can be bullish on it again. It is short-term bullish over 6.7, but it has to get over this level here, or it's going to bear flag and die again. Unless it's going to play out. I mean, it just depends on what time frame you got to look at. Looks a little more bullish on the smaller time frames. Not a bad spot, I'd guess. Same thing with Beam. Is Beam still holding up? Yeah, Beam's still holding. Yeah, Beam looks way better than Glimmer. Beam looks like it's getting ready to blast out of here from the bottom. Alright, I gotta get caught up on the chat. Oh, we got 28 people in here. AST. Can we just do AST? Soldier Ondo for FIA pump. Oh, you made 250 bucks. Not bad. Man, if I had 250 bucks, that would get me back in the market. What's up, Kura? If Arc Block Moon's gonna super chat me 1,000, I appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of people said that over the past year. We'll see, but I appreciate the thought though. I hope it does Moon for you. I want all you guys to get rich. Yeah, I'm trying to get caught up on the chat here. What's up, King? How you doing? Yeah, I'm trying to get caught up here. Auction. Yeah, Beam looks really good there. I don't know. Some of you guys' coins are going to go up, but just looking at some of the charts, I'm just like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Yeah, she's back down. She tagged our box. She tagged a 618. I mean, she still could come down to 980 here, but as long as you're above 980 to 382, you could drop another 13.5%. You're still alive and bullish in this large wedge pattern. I'd imagine at some point, as long as you hold this box, it's going to blast out of here again. I don't know if it's going to turn into a wick again or not. That remains to be seen, but it's holding up very well. It looks like once you break over 14 up to 15, that's when this thing's going to get out of here. And then auction, a new high 176 would give you a 15x. Yeah, we just did air swap. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but yeah, this is the kind of chart I'm talking about. It's possibly on the bottom, but I would never touch this. It hit the 786 off of here. You're above the 236, bullish over 6, and then to the moon over 23. But there's a possibility it might not go that high. Maybe you get almost a 40x up to $1.50. Oh man, oh, I can spawn XP Argo. Yeah, I hear you. I don't remember on Spa. Oh yeah, Spa's still curled up and holding up. Getting stuck at the 236, you're bullish right now. If you get over 21.7, you're still bullish, but you said how high can it go? I mean, it's a low market cap Coinbase coin. It's curled up here on the macro, so you'd imagine it's going to have some decent sort of a run. So if it gets over 24-25 cents, 50 cents for a 24x, and maybe all the way up here. Maybe a 39-40x up to 78. Well, yeah, maybe it doubles and hits 50 cents and you get your little almost a 25x. I mean, we're saying this on every coin, but not every coin's going to 20x. So you got to watch those other targets. Yeah, it does seem like it found the low. It's not in a bad spot to be getting in. Alright, let me get caught up here. You just need 1K, get a 20% pump, and that's $200 profit. $100 to make it 20% and get lunch money. Yeah, that would be nice if I had $1,000 back in the market. That's why if I just had like 200 right now, yeah, even if I had $100 in the market right now, I could put in a long position on something, a very safe long position, and get back in, get it up to $1,000, and then I'll be back in the game. Some point if we don't leave. What's up, Ari? Cookie Dow is looking good as well. I think Cookie Dow is stair stepping down, ain't it? Yeah, you guys saw Bitcoin move up. I looked at my phone this morning and I saw it was at 88K, and I was like, oh no, we're back. And then throughout the day, she just went down from when I looked at it. We're still over the level we've been watching, though. If we can hold and get over this, what is it, daily candle? Yeah, if we get this daily candle to close, let's see here. Nah, I'm going to say a weekly candle. The fact that we made a lower high, we got to get a weekly candle to close, but there's still 6 days left on this candle. That's going to tell us if we're going to move up, unless we obviously shoot out of here. But we'll see over the next week. If this weekly candle can close over this, maybe we have something, because every weekly candle has gotten stuck at it. That'd be the big thing I would watch. Cookie Dow. Oh, Cookie Dow to the moon. Yeah, Cookie Dow's a good one, but I think I'll go look at it before I open my mouth. Cookie Dow. You have Cash App and PayPal. Yeah, it's all in the description. In the description of the live stream is all kinds of ways for donations. What am I looking for? Cookie Dow. Yeah, you guys see that that JYAI coin is pumped, and then that new coin they just launched. They just launched damn, what was it? Troll or something? That Troll coin was up 9,000% on Solana. Can you imagine getting a 9,000% move? Cookie Dow. But yeah, I can do a long position on Beam and ZBCN on Blowfin. So as soon as I get the money to do so, I'm going to do so. But I'm afraid ZBCN is going to take off without me. Yeah, Cookie Dow is still... Yeah. I guess, yeah, we looked at this last night. It's either the bottom or it's not. I mean, you're hitting this area here. This is where you found that support and resistance. So we like to look at support and resistance on the macro a lot, and a lot of things hold. So it could very well be the bottom at 8. It's starting to curl up, but you're starting to form a little bull flag, bear flag. And then on the larger time frame, it looks like a rising wedge, as you can see there. So to confirm it is the bottom, we'll just go 2 different ways. Cookie Dow from the high to the low. Yeah, she's getting stuck right at the 236 here. Yeah, she's a little above it, I guess. Nah, she's right at it. Never mind. 10. You're getting stuck because of the wick above it. You're getting stuck here, even though you're at 10. So you have to get over and stay over this. Yeah, if you can get a daily candle over this, then you have a shot at up to 12. And then if you can get over 12 in the 786, then you got your bottom in. Then you're bullish on Cookie Dow. Just the only thing worrisome is the possible rising wedge here. Which it is on the macro bottom, like I said, so maybe that's it. Because back here when it did the same thing, it wasn't really at any sort of level. It just formed it and died. So it's in a better spot than it was. Well, I guess you could say it was at the previous high, but I like this area better. But we'll see. You have to get over those levels. Pretty much 12 to be bullish. If not, then Cookie Dow is going to drop back down 20%. Any lower than 8, and a 40% drop to 6. So we'll see what happens here. But you have to get over those prices. Wait, why am I on Dex Screener? If a coin you held broke all-time high, would you take profit at the first fib or chance it? Oh, if I was holding to the all-time high and it broke it and it got to the 1272, I'm definitely getting out. I'll hold a moon bag. You know, if I got the right amount of money in the market, I'm definitely going to hold a moon bag to wherever. Like ZBCN, if I put it in a long position on this and it comes up to the 1272 with my leverage, yeah, I'm definitely going to take it out. Even though I think and I do say that it's going to come up here, but that's only if I am enough positions to where I have extra money to put something in like ZBC in here, and I don't have to worry about it and worry about the money, and I can let it ride all the way up to where I think it's going, and then I'll get my 30x. But with just a little bit of money, I got to do leverage plays, and when I get my little 5.5x with a 5x leverage, then it'll increase it, and then I can just roll over into something else, and then it'll just keep going to the moon for you guys. But I would love to put a big bag on ZBC in here, but probably not going to happen. What's ZBC in? I need another coin in my portfolio. Any turbo holders here? What's up, Charlie? We got McLaw for 5. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You didn't say anything, but I appreciate that a lot. Keeps the channel alive here. But what's up, Ross? What's up, Randy? No, we haven't done Swift. Yeah, just go look up ZBCN on CoinMarketCap and go check out their website and their Twitter. And the fact that the chart here has been going completely sideways since it spawned in. And this showed us it has buyers. Yeah, I think ZBCN is going to be a real good play. A lot of people say it's the next XCN. It's just going to rocket out of here out of nowhere. But accumulation since what? June of 2024. It's not a bad looking chart. Yeah, what you got in your portfolio? I mean, you don't have to tell us, but mine would consist right now of probably Elon, ZBCN, ACH, Ethereum Classic. Have we done Swift? I already read that. Swift coin, I bet she's in the same spot, stuck under $0.015. Swift coin. Let's see. Oh, Swift coin's about to maybe move out of here, huh? Yeah, she's still holding up, and I think the bottom was put in. If we look at it on the macro monthly chart, all this resistance was now support. As long as you're over H3, I think the bottom is in. Yeah, Swiftcoin is going to be a monster out of nowhere, I think. And you had a little strong move up, and now you're forming, yeah, you're forming a little triangle pattern here. But just be aware, we tried to do the same thing back here a little bit a bull flag, but then it just died. But the fact that you're over this support level doesn't look horrible, but you have to get over the 382 to be bullish on this one. So 1.5 penny and a half is where we're getting stuck. So if you can get over that, you're back to being bullish. Man, I hate this auto button. But just looking at it on the macro, SwiftCoin looks really good. She's like curled up, ready for the run. So if that macro support area holds, higher high is going to take you up to 10, and then 20, and then 50, and then maybe $1. But that's when I would get out. If I put in a bag of SwiftCoin here, get my 8x with some leverage and get out at 10, and then you have 20 for a 15x, and then 50 cents for your 30, what is that, 35x, 40x, and then if it shoots up here to $1, which there's a lot of people calling for $1 on this one, so SwiftCoin for the 95x and the win. But that's what that coin they just launched did. It did a 9,000% move. Dex coins. Can you look at base? It's for everyone. Is that a coin? Yeah. It would be nice if these coins started popping off one at a time, like going. What's up, TikTok tube? What's ACH and ZPC in a nutshell? Coins with good charts to buy in on, to pile in, just because we like the charts. Other than that, I don't care. Ross, verify Cash App, got you. I appreciate that if you sent me something. Let me check. Yeah, that's why I have it on there. PayPal and Cash App and Buy Me a Coffee, because YouTube, whatever you send, YouTube's going to take 30% right off the bat. Take their cut. All right, I'm checking. Oh, I appreciate that, my man. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, it came through. I got it. I appreciate that. I don't know if you want me saying the amount you sent, but I appreciate that. You said, do your thing, dude. Oh, let's go. I appreciate that. Now I can try to get back into the market. Not a big play, but get a what, a 10x leverage on one coin, or 5x, and then you're about there. No hex or pulse in the portfolio. Yeah, I tried looking into that PLSX coin on MetaMask wallet, on PancakeSwap and Uniswap. I can't find the coin. I can't find it anywhere. I'm only in ABT. Sold BTC and Doge after they broke out. You're only holding ABT. Hopefully not all your money's in it. It's never good to put all your money into one coin. What's up, Lord Zero? Cool, how you doing, my man? What do you think XPR and Jasmine drop to if more pain comes? I don't think there is more pain. I hope there's not. Oh, man. I truly hope not. What are we looking at? Oh yeah, Swift coin. Yeah, ZBCN's still holding up. We didn't pull it up on the chart, but I would imagine she's still holding the 786 final support. Oh yeah, clearly. I don't know, I mean, this is super bullish here. All this accumulation. It's probably going to take off without me if I don't buy in. But the one coin that looks really bullish, I know ACH is bullish right now on the macro. At some point, ACH is going to break out. It's probably not going to happen anytime soon. But as long as ACH holds up, it's a very bullish chart. But it's not screaming to me right now, blast off, if you get that. What's screaming to me, blast off, is Beam. Excuse me. The fact that it came all the way back down to the bottom, and now you're still holding and forming this very bullish structure here. You hit the 786 perfectly. Double bottom with a higher low, bullish market structure. This thing's about to gun for the high. I mean, for the trend line again. It's going to shoot up here and do a 5.5x out of nowhere and get stuck and then come right back down. What are we on? 3-day, daily? Oh, this is going to be one of those coins where we see the moving averages are just going to go vertical and cross each other. Yeah. Because this order here, this is bearish. But it seems to be the bottom is in. The only thing I'm afraid of is anything I ever buy and put in on a position on, it just goes the other direction instantly, or I'm instantly stopped out. And then it goes up. Or down, whatever I'm doing. I'll buy in, it'll wick down, stop me out, and then it'll just go to the moon. And I'm just like, what the hell? XPR and Jasmine drop too, if we're bearish. Yeah, are there any other charts that look really good? Because I got to pick the right coin. I really want to get into something good. Yeah, XPR is not a bad spot. It doesn't look like it's going to break down. It broke over the top and it's back testing. I mean, the coins that are doing that look like they're about to start going up. They don't have to spike up out of, crazy, but it's time to start going up. It could spike up, but it looks like it broke out and it's back tested. But if we're bearish, if you can't get over the 3-2 and we just flip bearish in the market, then it's going to simply just die. It would come all the way back down here to 0018. Let's see what level that is. Maybe hit a 618 and hold, or a 0.5 and hold. Yeah, the 618's down there. So if we turn macro bearish and we're just dying again, then it'll break that pattern and it'll probably drop, which we see on a lot of coins that are up. If they break macro support areas and the market's just death, there's a lot of things that could easily 50% drop. Jasmine, I don't even know where Jasmine is. Jasmine's still stuck, ain't it? Jasmine has to get over this little macro support and resistance area, or she's never going up. Jasmine. Same thing with Jasmine. I would imagine the macro support area would hold. If we would have just turned bearish again and just die, then it'll probably come all the way back down here. Yeah, 50% drop to 007. And that would be your macro area. If we can't get over 16, What is she doing right now? That's what I'm trying to see. She's possibly trying to form a little bull flag here after breaking the downtrend, a little strong move up. She's trying to get some bull flag action going on. You get these bears out of here already. Yeah, you're holding in a bull flag and you're holding the low to the high 382. So it looks like as long as you're over 13, you possibly could. It's gearing up to break through this heavy resistance. She's not in a horrible spot. So this is what we're going to draw on Jasmine. If Jasmine's going to be bullish out of this, it has to break through this red box. 16 up to 18 and a half. And then you can be bullish on it again. Otherwise, it's death to the bottom. XCN's about to turn around in a huge way. Hopefully. We need to get something going to the moon. You gotta find it on Uniswap or MetaMask. This sold us out. We made Hex Uniswap popular, and they, along with Meta and a few others, delisted us when the SEC sued. Oh, so I gotta find it on MetaMask itself. Oh, you have to buy Ethereum and then merge your wallet with Pulse Chain, and then you can get PulseX. Yeah, I understand now. I wish it was simpler though. I wish I wish you could get you could just do it with a click of a button instead of all these different chains and bridges and all this stuff. That's how people are going to lose money. New people coming in here are going to be buying on the wrong chains, and just, it's going to be crazy times. How much money you got, Undead? I got nothing. Only what Ross just sent me on Cash App, which I appreciate big time. Yeah, I don't think he'll mind. It was $100, so it's a start. I made 250 from 1K off of FIA. Yeah, but $100 ain't gonna do anything on that. I don't think FIA is on Blowfin, but it's already pumping. I'm not gonna chase anything that's already pumping because I lose every time. What about TIA? Yeah, that's all you could do. I mean, you put a K in there and you made 250, just like that, and just get out. I've learned from experience. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna Jeep my way to the top. Just when you get a little pump, you get $250, $300, just get out. And go into something else. Wait for the next opportunity. I'm tired of losing at this, so I gotta be really smart about it from now on. TIA on Sol. Is that a deck screener coin? Yeah, you talking about a deck screener coin or what? I may have read that backwards. TAI on Sol. Oh, you're talking about TARS AI. Yeah, we covered TARS AI. I just spelt it wrong. Yeah, I think this one's gonna run when Solana finally wakes up. Made a new low since the last time we looked at it, I guess. Yeah, you would have to think this is the bottom on this one too, unless it's just going to completely die. Yeah, you just tagged a 786 perfectly. So that's always good to see. So looks like the bottom is in. Once you get over 4.2 and then up to 6. Once you get over 6, you're bullish to push up. But she's getting stuck at the first resistance level here. But if you can get over 6, the bottom is in, you're bullish. And then the new high on this one, up to 60 cents, would give you a 14.5x. Yeah, I guess if people are going to buy TARS AI, $1 would be a 25x and up to $1.50. Yeah, I think $1.50 would be fair for this one. But like I keep saying, if I get a 14 to 15x on something and it's up at the new high, I'm getting out. Yeah, TARS AI is not a bad one. What about G7? What is G7? G7 to the moon. Game 7. I guess we looked at it before. She's going up. You're above the 236, high to the low. Not the greatest looking chart by any means, but she's going up. So you got to get over the 3.2 at 6.9, or you're still bearish. Yeah, but this thing has a weird chart. It just has these tiny candles that just swoop down, and now they're swooping up. But yeah, I would just keep it simple. Got to get over 6.9, and you got to stay over 4.3 at the moment. And if we draw one more, yeah, what is game 7? Yeah, as long as you're over 41 to 43, you're bullish still. And then game 7, if it's going to stay alive and go to the moon. Yeah, see, these new coins like this, I have no idea what they're going to do. You just got to make sure people are going to buy it, and they can buy it. Which clearly they're buying right now, but 24x up to 12 pennies would be your new high. $7.86 retracement to 2.5 pennies would be a 5x. Yeah, I'm getting behind. NKN is cooling off. He says you want a DGen, $100 on DGen. I don't know, DGen is kind of scary. I don't even know if I can long that one. I'll have to look. I would say the bottom is in on DGen, as we've been saying, but until it breaks over some levels, it's still iffy. I would like, yeah, I can long it. All right. I just know the moment I do, it's over. DGen's gonna go to 0. Same thing that happened when I bought in on DGen. I don't know if you were here. I don't remember who was here. But DGen was looking bullish. I put my money in. I put my money in right up here. Somewhere right in here, and it just died. And then I just took the money out, what was left of it. Just like with XCN, every time I buy something, it just does this. I know this thing's down here at the potential bottom, but it's still forming a bear flag. So like I said, it could easily drop back down 30% and then go up. That's probably what it would do if I bought in. 30% drop and then to the moon. Just to take all my money. What's up, T13? AI Tech have to be 2.7 to be bullish again. AI Tech. But ideally, I would like to get a couple hundred. Like you put $1,000 on a coin and it pumped. The more money you have on a coin, and you know, if you got a little 3x leverage on it, then the more money it's going to make, of course. Yeah, it's got to get over 2.7. Yeah, same thing with AI Tech here. It came all the way back down to, you know, the macro bottom volume area. It looks like the bottom is in. Right now, you got to get back over the 786 at 2.7, and then we just zoom this puppy in. I don't know. What about Myro? What about putting a long on Myro? I mean, these coins have been dying for so long. This got to be the end. Yeah, pretty much. You're over. You got to get over 2.4 short term to be bullish, and then 2.7 up to the 618 at 2.8. So 2.7, 2.8, and then you can be bullish again. That move down would be officially over that. But probably over once you get over the 618 at 2.7. So yeah. When was the best time to buy BTC? When it was on Mount G, Mount Gog. Not to be mainstream doing the numbers we're doing it. What numbers we're doing is crazy. You were up 10K on ABT at 4 a.m. when I was asleep. Woke up and it was gone. Yeah. That's what's going to happen to you guys, deck screener coins. They're going to have one God candle spawn in. And you're going to wake up and there's going to be a large wick that did about 100x or 1000x. And you're going to look and it's going to be way down here. And you're in loss. And you're going to be like, what the hell? I missed it while I was sleeping. I missed life-changing money while I was sleeping. Then you'll never want to sleep again. Now you just gotta sit and stare at your computer screen or your phone all day. Basis for everyone. Market cap is only 6 million and it pumps 40% daily. Basis for everyone. What is that on? If I could freaking spell. You said a 6 million market cap? Alright, yeah, I found it. You can't sleep as a crypto investor, yep. Is the Discord still active? Not really. We made it a long time ago and no one really ever chats in it. I personally am too old for it. I don't understand it. There's messages coming in and people just coming in out of nowhere. People scamming people. I go in there maybe once every couple of weeks and see if anyone's trying to scam people and I'll ban them. But it'll get up and running at some point. I don't know. I need to make someone trustworthy a mod in there to clean it up because I don't know who's in there. There's just random people in there. I don't know if you can set it up to private or what. Honestly, don't have the time to look in how to use Discord, to be honest. What's up, Lord Sheba? let me look at this basis for everyone coin real quick, and then I'll get back to the chat. The hell happened? Basis for everyone. Yeah, I'd have to buy this one on Coinbase wallet. But I'm looking to buy something on Blowfin because that's the exchange that I got now. It's the only exchange I can use to leverage trade. And with $100, it's not enough. $200 is really not enough, but 200 or so could get you back in the game on a leverage play. And that's what I need right now. But this one here, still in a downtrend, still going down. You said she's up 40% every day. Oh. Let's see here. But this one to a new high would be a 5.5x up to 3. What are we on, 4-hour candles? But yeah, I can't buy this one. I'm not gonna buy this one. I've already told myself I'm not going to buy any more Dex Creator coins until I have the extra money to actually just plant little seeds. You know, and I want them to be like $100 seeds. Be able to throw $100 at basis for everyone, at whatever else I can't think of right now. But I can leverage long Ondo, Beam, ZBCN. Alright, what am I looking at? Alright, let me switch to music. It's ridiculous. Alright, back over to the chat finally. Peak Network, July through December will be alt season in my opinion. We were hoping for it to be the next 3 months for something to start. We got to get a start of something. But yeah, you're probably right. That's my timeline too. November is going to be the top, end of November. It's going to top out in end of November. People are going to pile in, and in December it's just going to die. There's talk that Crow coin will do good. Yeah, I think Crow's going to $2. It may do better than that. I know there's been some people that say Crow is the next BNB, but I don't know about that. But yeah, she's holding up, curled up, like some of the coins. Just the same thing it did last time and it went to the moon. So I mean, if you just look at it here and put it into perspective, it looks like it's just going to go up. It's only going to go up to $5. 50 cents, I mean. Yeah, you're going to get a 5.5x to 50 cents, but I really think it's going to shoot up here. Crow to $2 would be almost a 24x from 25x. Peak Network. All right, I gotta turn this down. Damn it. Peak Network. Yeah, another coin is potentially on the bottom. Oh man, peak network to the moon. Everyone pile in. Looking like Beam here. Not perfect like Beam. No one's perfect like Beam. But low to the high. Pretty much tag the 786. You wick below it, you're back above the 618. Once you get over 13.5, you're bullish. But it's got the same thing. It came all the way back down to the bottom, and you can clearly see with the slightly higher low. Double bottom with a slightly higher low, and then it's time to do this. Hit a 618, and then it's over. But yeah, peak is not looking bad for a bottom formation being put in, especially being all the way back down here at the bottom. It just looks like a bottom. So peak to a new high is a little over 10x, 10.5x to 130. I honestly don't know where peak's going to go, but if I had it and I was holding, I'd probably get out at my 10x. $1.80 to $2 would be a 15x, and then the 1618 would be your 20x. But it does appear that it looks like it's trying to bottom out. Unless we're bearish for the next 3 months. And then we're all just going down. Oh, House, what's up, my man? You gotta stop being greedy. Yeah, we say that all the time here. Don't be greedy. You were down 30K, up 3K, now only down 4K. I kept thinking he's going to run, but only just seemed like a slow bleed again. I don't know. If you just hold, not financial advice, it'll go back up and you'll get your money back at some point. Stocks crash more. Fed acts this summer. Yeah, I think it's like Ben Cohen says, we got to wait till QE or nothing's going to really happen. But I am looking for that next leg up. And we have all these coins sitting on these bottoms, sitting on the, the macro curl up. It's time to make higher highs now. So this one is time to pump up at least to the 382.5 and then get stuck, and then we'll go back down. But not, to the moon. What's up, JY's Adventure? Since you're already there, what did you mean by that? Did I miss something? Yeah, I must have missed something. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to put that 100 on yet. It may be Beam. It may be Beam. I'm going to... that's my biggest coin right now, I'm thinking. Because I don't think ACH is going to go right now. You got $500 on XCN. Yeah, I used to have 500 on XCN and it went to nothing. Will Myro recover? I think so. Oh, you tried sending a message on there? I'll go look, but I've always told everyone I'm not going to message anybody on there, because people get messaged on there all the time on the Discord, and then they'll come on there and say it, or they'll let me know on Twitter or something. Even on here sometimes in the chat that someone was trying to scam them saying it was me. And then we just go over there and ban them. Sometimes we do it live on stream. But if this channel ever gets off the ground and we get growing better and I get some money actually, then I'll have free time to actually try to look into it and see what it's all about. Alright, let me get back into this. But yeah, we looked at XCN earlier. She's still just coming down in the channel. Bull flag, whatever you want to say she's in, but she's still just dying at the moment. But you're still over your support. Yeah, she just tagged the box, it looks like. So this could be it. This is where it hit last time and bounced. So if it holds over the box here at about 16.7, then we simply got to get over 1.8. 185. If you can get over 185, we possibly have a breakout in play. But it's like always, we have to get, yeah, maybe a 4-hour candle, daily close above that, and then you can be bullish on it and then we'll finally do this again. But last time there was no warning, it just went. Is Alien Base dead? But if it takes out the box where it is now, you still have the chance, which is, I mean, if you can't get over that 236 there, you may come back and tag it again, but as long as you're in the channel, another 8% drop down to 1.5, and the 1.5 is your final support. If not, she's just going to go down, down. Alien Base and Myro, or Alien Base recover. Yeah, everyone answer the poll. I totally forgot. Answer the poll and hit the like button for me, please. It's only got 35 votes. Oh, ACH is winning. Alien Base and Myro. ALB. No, I can't remember. I think the bottom was in on Alien Base. When you zoom out. Dang it. Yeah, I mean, just looking at the overall chart, that has to be the bottom. If it's not, it's dead. There's nothing to catch it. It's just gonna die. It's gonna free fall back into the shadow realm forever. But yeah, it's bouncing off of the 382, ultimate low to the high. You're holding over this support area. So it is, yeah, I guess it is breaking the downtrend. Attempting to. I don't know, it's not the best looking chart, so it's hard to say. So yeah, we'll just keep it simple. You have to get over the 236 here at 7 to break the downtrend, and then bullish over 10, 10.5 to 11. Breakout over 20. Yeah, once you get over 20, this move down is over. And then Alien Base to $1 would be a 20x. I don't know where we've said in the past it's going. $2 would be a 45x. Well, let me switch that. So a 39x to 2, and then if you can hit $1, you're pretty much your 20x. But what we're gonna have to do on Alien Base, which I guess I should have did, is if that is, damn it, wrong direction. High to the low. Yeah, so $1.16 and then maybe $3. So come on, 55x to 3. But no, it looks like the bottom is in. Myro ever recover? It's a bit safer but not faster for your long position. I just got to maximize the money. Oh, we got T13 repeating himself. Someone help him. He's doing it again. Time to put him in timeout. 3 strikes and it's timeout time. What do we say, Myro? If Myro's still over a penny, then I think that was the bottom on Myro. Yeah, because I really don't see Myro going lower than this. It's at the bottom. And if we take it off a log scale, it just looks like the bottom is in. Could it go lower? I guess it could. But if it does, it's never going back up. Because the only thing we can really do is go from the low to the high on the macro, I guess. Yeah, because that would drop you off the table big time. But she's got a little curl up going. Yeah, because she would die a 70% drop. There's nothing down here to stop it. But I would have to guess the bottom for a penny on Myro. And then short term, of course, you got to get over our red box here. Ultimately, but short term, you're getting stuck right at the 382. So 1.4 to be bullish, and then the move over 1.7 would get you confirmation to the upside. But she's still bearish as long as she's below 1.4. But if I was to ever buy Myro, I'd buy it at $1. I mean, not $1, a penny. But is Myro going to actually come up here and hit $1? Myro to $1, $1.25 would be a 92x. Myro just to recover to the 786 at 20 cents would be your almost 15x. So if I bought in here, I'd probably get out there. Oh man. It says take the 100 and go to the strip club. Too poor for that. XCN's gonna go past 25. Too many of us poor people own it. They don't want us to make money. Yeah. It's gonna go up at some point. You just joined the Discord, got friend requests from fake names. Yeah, I need to get someone in there to clean it out, I guess. I actually don't know who's real and who's not. Was it named a crypto and dead in some form or fashion? Because it's not me. Moonwell's looking good. Moonwell's still holding up on the macro. Moonwell's going to be a real good play. Yep, she's still holding, and we just zoom out to the monthly. You can clearly see she's curled up and ready for the bull run. I really think this thing's going to rocket up here. So, I don't know. Maybe a well position at some point if it doesn't move. 59x on well to $1.30. But she's holding over the 382 at 18. And you said AI Tech to the 1618. AI Tech to the 1618. Oh, you want your money out of this one, huh? He says, give me it all. Yeah, looking on the, we'll just go to the weekly. Yeah, if AI Tech doesn't go down more, which it shouldn't, but to the 1618, I don't know about that. I think you're lucky if you get $1 on AI Tech. That's a 40x. And like I keep saying, not all these coins are going to 40, 50, 60, 70, 100x. $1.20 would be a 50x. So you're wanting a 375 AI tech and 164x. You never know what's going to happen, but I doubt it. What's up, Daniel? Turbo in the 15 minute. Hope you're doing good, brother. I'm doing all right, as good as I can be. What else can you do but push through every day? Wait, what did you say? Oh, Turbo in the 15 minute. You trying to trade Turbo? She's above the 382, and she's trying to do something here. A little rising wedge action in play. Yeah, what are you seeing on the 15 minute? Oh my god. That's a random spot. Yeah, she was holding the 382 and she broke it. So it looks like Turbo is coming down to 2-1 and then possibly a 618 retracement. 2-1. And even down to 2. Where's the 2 on the macro? It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's pretty much where it's been bouncing at. It's the macro 382 that we're over. 1.8 up to 2. Not going to be perfect. Fett and Jasmine, the only coins you're on now. Yeah, Jasmine may be gearing up to break through that resistance level. Yeah, Ari, not financial advice in no way, shape, or form. But me personally, if I had the money to buy right now and I was going to buy Moonwell, why'd I type Moon? I would buy it here. What the hell? But I ain't got no money. Yeah, just, you guys know, crypto can do whatever it wants. We could have something happen tomorrow and we just all crash. But it's, to me, it's on the bottom. Especially looking at the macro chart. It's not going to come back down here again. If it doesn't break down, it's never coming back here until the bear market. Until everything dies in the bear market. Because these monthly candles here, you know, it'll probably do this again. Every time it does it, at least 2 candles to move up. So if this month is not it, which is almost over, so 2 months from now would be what? June, July. So July, you're up here making a higher high. And then it'll pull back again with a bunch of candles. See, that puts us into September, October, and then that's when we should start going out October, November. So it may never be this, what it was, 1.8 ever again. It's at 2.2 now. Because it'll come up here and hit our dollar range, $1.30, whatever it's going to hit. And then it's bear market time. And then you'll get it back at that price. Unless it's going to rocket out of here to ridiculous prices and then come down and... But you get the idea. Me personally, if I was going to buy in, now's the time. What's up, Sam? What's up, Nick? Did we do arc block and DIA? I think we did arc block. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I covered Edwin. I was just going through some different coins to get some more viewers on the channel. I did a bunch of meme coins earlier. I know that one's not a meme coin, even though I said it in the video. It's just my go-to when I'm on those things and I'm doing a deck screener coin. I just automatic meme coin. Gamble at your own risk. Arc Block and DIA. Yeah, did everyone answer the poll and hit the like button, please? Yeah, Arc Block's moving up a little bit. Macro bottom is in. As long as you're over 50, the bottom is in on this thing. Dang marker. I don't see how we can go down. If Arc Block falls below 50 and we're clearly breaking down, then she's never going back up. So if that is the macro bottom, you got to get over 90, the 786 here. Not looking bad for the wick that's forming. You're getting stuck right at 70 at the 236. So over 70 and then over $1, then you can be bullish again on AVT. And then Arc Block to 30 bucks. So Arc Block anywhere between probably $20 to $30. So a 27x if it doesn't die from here. And then your 45, 46, 47x to 30 bucks. And then DIA. You know, what time is it? 5 o'clock. Yeah, DIA's holding up too. Damn, I can't believe it's the start of another week, and I've been just doing applications all over the place, but it's a whole week of nothing, and now the Monday's come and gone and nothing. I must be doing something wrong. Someone's gonna call me. Yeah, DIA, the bottom is in. It looks like 786 was hit, trend was hit. Got a green candle spawning in. So it's getting stuck right at the 618 at the moment. So not really, but you got to get over. We'll just keep it simple. We'll get that off of the chart. 65 to 74, and you're bullish. So you got to come up, but it looks like it's just going to come up and make a higher high if it holds up. So that higher high would take you up here. 618, a little above 160, and depends on how long this takes because this is a monthly chart. Then maybe we get a pullback and we hold. If we get something like this on some coins where they make a higher high and then they're holding up here, it's probably blast off time because there's not enough time for them to come all the way back down and then all the way back up unless the market's delayed. And we're going to go into 2026 for a bull run. That would suck, wouldn't it? Wouldn't go up till next spring. DIA, new high would be 15 bucks or so, or 35x. Target I would get out if I had it would be the first big target, 284, 285, $3. I'll get my little 7x and run. All right, how long we been on here? Not quite 2 hours yet. Oh, we only got 18 people left in here. I think more of market cap than X's. Yeah, but when people throw market cap out the window, then what does it matter? XRP is going to have a ridiculous market cap when it hits 10 bucks. GFI is moving. What's up, AMG? What's up, Eldor? How you doing, my man? Yeah, the low market cap coins. Yeah, they're the ones that are pumping. Yeah, and DIA is on the bottom there. It's priming up. Yep. Yeah, everything's as good as it can be. just stuck in the shadow realm, poor in the shadow realm, and things in life are happening again. And it's not the greatest of times, but I'm pushing through, and we'll see what happens. That's all you can do is take it one day at a time. If things don't work out your way, it's just meant to be. Yeah, we pumped on GFI, but our red box came into play. She's getting stuck. I would imagine that's high to the low 382, 618 area, and 236. So a lot of resistance here. But she did break the downtrend. So GFI is trying to be bullish now. Not in a bad spot. But if we cannot get through that box there and get over 94, if we pull this down, you could easily just come back and back test that trend and then go up. That would be an intersection right here, just to drop down, and that's it. Yeah, she's moving a little bit. White Rock, the new king. What's up, Central Florida? How you doing, my man? Yeah, we did Swiftcoin. We did XEN a couple of times. White Rock is the new king. Yeah, XEN's still sitting on our box. She came down pretty much on stream. Did I delete it? Oh, no, I didn't. We're still holding our box. As long as you're over 1.5, you're still alive. And as long as you're over 16, the box is holding. You got to get over 18.5 to break out. Other than that, it's going to do what it did last time and just slowly chop to death. Chop its way down. But right now, you can still technically come down. Probably not going to happen on this candle, this daily candle, because we got, oh no, we got an hour and 40 minutes left, so maybe. But another 10% drop, so the new candle is going to spawn in, you're going to drop down here, and then so on and so forth. What did someone say? Yeah. I accidentally called Edwin a meme coin, so people are letting me have it, huh? Not really letting me have it, but... No, I looked into that. I looked into DoorDash and all those things, and it doesn't pay enough. My truck in town is a gas guzzler. I've been watching videos on people doing that, and they're working, 5-6 hours a day, 4 hours a day, and they're making $70 or so. And I'm like, that much driving around town, through this traffic and the lights and just how slow it is, how busy it is, and how crowded it is, I would end up putting $50 a day back on the gas. 40 to 50 bucks back on gas. So what's the point of doing all that work for 20, 30 bucks? What's up, Shadow? Checking in from the Shadow Realm. How you doing? White Rock. Let me bring White Rock up, and then I gotta take a break for a minute. I gotta get out of this chair and get something to drink. But we'll stay on here. I have nothing else to do. This keeps my mind off of things happening in real life, so it actually helps you guys being here hanging out, even though we're not moving. White Rock, the new king. Oh, she's going to the moon. She's stuck at the 618. Everyone get out. Everyone get out now. Not bad looking though. Is she about to go to the moon? Eldor? She's got a little sideways double bottom with a higher low. She's trying to break it, and once she breaks it, it's over. Little rocket's gonna take off. What do we do? Go from that low candle to the high? That's messed up. Let me pull this over. Yeah, you're back over the double 382, getting stuck right at the 618. So let me move that one off. So high to the low, this is what we always talk about. 618 was it. 618, it's over. So it may not get through 85. It may though. Oh, there's no volume on this chart. But if you can get through 85 and then 11, then she may start running. Well, you're smacking right into it right now. Pull back to the 382. Drop 34%. Put in a higher low again. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know if you can get this daily candle, hour and 30 minutes, closing over that, but she is getting stuck. Not a bad looking chart. What is it at? 008, close to getting to a penny. So this thing to 3.5 pennies, probably 40x. What's up, Jew? Jew or Joe? I don't know how to say your name. Jew. To the moon, bro. White Rock. We're hoping. Yeah, she's pumping, but she's getting stuck. We'll see. You need a Vespa? My lord. Yeah, if I had a little car or something, I would do it. But my truck's just no good. It's no bueno. But I'll get something eventually. Get a job, I mean, not. But I don't know. Are we done? Still got 22 people in here. We didn't get any super chats, huh? I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I appreciate Ross. You cash apping me, my man. That's awesome. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Just Jew, LOL. Yeah, I just don't know if I'm saying it right. Jew or Joe. Is it spelled like the American Joe name? Joe, Joe? All right, let me go get a drink and I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes. All right, we're back. How are we doing? How are we doing? He says. Yeah, I think we're waiting for Bitcoin to close on a daily candle over the 382. And we still got an hour and 30 minutes left. It's not good. I mean, it's good that we're over the 382, but I really wanted to break over this 88.7 level. 88.8. But if we can close over that 382, we may have a shot. All right, Joe. I'll remember that now. Joe's in the house. Oh yeah, Swift Coin. Yeah, Swift Coin is holding up well. Swift Coin is going to be one that people are going to probably miss. I don't know, maybe not miss, but just looking at it on the macro monthly chart, we're still below a penny and a half. Still getting stuck at the 382 from the high to the low. But you're holding over the macro area. It's not doing anything. It's just sitting here. But if XRP goes to $10 and Doge goes to $2 plus, then Swiftcoin's going to hit $1. So your support right now is 11.7. And then you can clearly see the next high up on Swiftcoin is 10 cents for a 8x almost, and then 20 cents for 15x, and then 50 cents. So there's a lot of good targets on Swiftcoin. 37, 38x, and then people calling for $1.25 possible, maybe a little higher. And the fact that you've been going sideways forever and you're curled up like this on the macro, if it stays curled up and it comes up here and hits 10 and it makes a higher low and then it's just holding up, then yeah, I don't see why this would not go to $1 from today. It looks like it's just going to have a God candle spawn in once it's finally bullish. Can you imagine if a God candle spawned in and this thing went up here and did a 2000x and hit 20, 30 bucks? That would be insane. Yeah, we're still streaming, my man. No, I didn't buy yet. I haven't done anything with it yet. I have to transfer it off a Cash App and then put it into Coinbase, and then from Coinbase, from Tether, then I gotta put it into Blowfin account. It's gonna get chopped up a little bit with the Coinbase fees. So it'll probably be like 90 bucks time I get it over to Blowfin. But yeah, not yet. What's up, Future J? He says, yo. Kusama? Forgot about Kusama. Is that KSM? Kusama. I guess we looked at it recently. There's nothing bullish on it at all. It's making lower lows and lower highs. This candle is holding this previous wick here, so it looks like the bottom is in. But technically, we should pull it down here to the new wick bottom. So yeah, here on the monthly macro chart for Kusama, clearly when you get a monthly candle over the 382 at 52, that's when you're bullish, and that's probably the moonshot at that point. Kusama to a 618 retracement in a bull market. If that is the bottom, is going to be your 9.5, 10x to 135, and then a 786 retracement. That would be your 19, a little over 19x, 20x to 260. So maybe you tagged 300. Not saying that's going to happen, but we're just pointing it out. Yeah, if you guys were here around last time, you'll be surprised how fast this is gonna move. It's just gonna go up forever. It seems like, and then it's just over. That's why you guys need to have a game plan and have targets to watch. And I think you guys will. I don't know. After all this, I think that we've been so bearish for so long. It's just like once we finally get a run up and you guys start getting 10x's and whatever x's, 5x's, you guys are going to just start selling when you see your money back and you're in profit when you double your money. Just don't be greedy. Greed is going to kill you. So short term, you got to get over 16 and then 20 to be bullish on Kusama. But she's not bullish at all right now. I'm going back in some Klaus. What is Klaus? I really hope you're right on XCN. I mean, XCN has a huge community, so maybe to help yourself cope better, go find out where they're at. Go look into the shadow room and go find all the XCN moon boys and girls and go get in their chats and just don't get brainwashed up to, $5, $10 XCN. That's not going to happen. You're going to be lucky if it's going to hit $1. But sometimes it's good to get into the communities and see how many people are in it and who's going to buy it. You're more bullish on Swiftcoin than XCN. Yeah, I think I am too. I think I would buy Swiftcoin over XCN at this point. Maybe because I'm biased, maybe because I lost $500 on it, and that was all I had. You're waiting to go back in on XCN. What's up, Dr. Sheba? What you talking about? Who you talking to? Dr. Sheba's going crazy. Are you a good scalper? Make money every day? You must be. I am not a good scalper. Every time I try to scalp or buy anything, it goes the other way, or I get stopped out, or it doesn't work out. Every time. Shiba Inu. I've tried that over the years and it just never works out, so I'm just done trading. I'm gonna leverage trade, of course, but I'm gonna be very smart about it now. And I've already told myself I'm never gonna buy green candles again. If something's pumping, it left me. It's too late. I mean pumping, not like this. This thing's pumping, but it could pull back, but it's still down below the 236 Shiba Inu here. She's moving. Yeah, I still wouldn't buy this little move. I'd wait for a cool off period. Oh yeah, someone said NKN was cooling off. We never looked at it. She broke the trend and she back tested and she died a little bit. She probably hit the 786. You're above the 236, so right now you gotta get over 118 on Shiba to be bullish. And then of course 133 to put the bottom back in. And it looks like once you finally come up here, 382 area is going to be where you got to get back over that trend line. And just simply low to the high. Yeah, didn't tag it perfectly, but it's Shiba Inu. But this level held again. That should have been the bottom, which it looks like it is. You're back over the 618. So she's not in a bad spot. To get bullish again, you got to move up 126, 130%. get back over the trend. I don't know if it's going to happen now or not, but maybe. Yeah, you just are people going to buy Shiba Inu? Where can you buy this at? Because people are going to pile into coins that they can easily buy. They're not going to buy into Uniswap coins and Solana coins if they don't know how to use the apps and the wallets. When the regular people come in and they're asking you, what does Dogecoin mean? All I know is Bitcoin. I had a dude ask me that at work one time when I worked at the grocery store for a couple of weeks. We started talking about stocks, and he said, "You know what Bitcoin is?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "So what's a Dogecoin? What is that?" So all these random coins, they're gonna have no idea. They're gonna be buying everything that's moving, and you guys buying the bottoms are gonna be selling on them. But yeah, Shiba Inu, if this thing's gonna be something and blast out of here, you got almost 100. Yeah, you got 100x up to the 1272 new high, which it doesn't look horrible. Buyers come back in on this thing and it just shoots up here. It'll be one of those random coins you look back on and be like, what is Shiba Inu? That thing did 100x. If you're gonna wait till something takes an absolute crap and then jump in. What's up, Bobby? How you doing, my man? Oh yeah, I think you told me that before. Same dev as Shiba. Yeah, have you guys ever looked into? I haven't looked into it in a while. How many people we got in here? Got to keep this a secret. 30 people watching. Oh no. I don't even know if this is on here. I don't even remember what it's called. Is it called bullrun? Bullrun, BRL. Is this it? Let me go look on CoinMarketCap. But the guy that used to make the tutorials on Shiba Inu, how to use Shiba Swap and stuff, I think it was Rocket Crypto. Steve at Rocket Crypto or something like that. I can't remember now. But he, before he got onto the Shiba wagon, or after, I can't remember, but he was on the Shiba wagon. He was doing videos on Shiba Inu and how to use the Shiba Swap. I don't know if he was a dev or something. But then he got on the Saitama wagon. I don't know if that was before or after Shiba, but he did the things on Shiba. He did the things on Saitama. A lot of people made a lot of money on Saitama. I have a personal friend in life that he's gone now, but he bought Saitama and he got over $1 million, and he disappeared. He's still alive and everything. I'm just saying, he disappeared. He became a millionaire and he's living the good life now. But yeah, he bought into Saitama and made a bunch of money. But the same guy, Steve, Rocket Crypto Steve, I can't remember his name, but he has his own coin now. And all those people are probably following him, but it's called Bullrun Life or something like that. BRL maybe? I don't know if it's on any exchanges yet. Yeah, I don't find it on CoinMarketCap. I think it's Steve at Rocket Crypto. He's on my subscriptions. Because I always see it pop up, Bullrun Life or something like that. But the fact that Shiba went to the moon and he was not gonna say shilling it, but you know, he was all into Shiba before it ran, and when Shiba ran, if I'm backwards, then he got into Saitama. It may have been Saitama first, I don't remember. But then Saitama took off to the moon. Yeah, if you guys want to look into it and just do your own research on it, it's Steve at Rocket Crypto. That's his YouTube name. Steve at sign Rocket Crypto. But just for the fact that Shiba and Saitama went to the moon and people made a lot of money, and now he's got his own coin going, could be something to look into in the future. How do you think ZBEC will go this bull run, if there is any? I think 3 to 4 cents this bull run. Yeah, 3 to 4 cents is definitely a target for ZBCN. Have you had a blessed Easter time? I'm sorry, Bobby, but no, I did not. Easter was the worst day of the year so far. Atl and Meme on ETH hit 50 million in its first week. Been dropping over 6 months, down 400k. I think the bottom is in now. Klaus on ETH. Alright, I'll pull it up. Ryoshi made Shiba, and then just Google what Shiba means in Hindu and Jewish religion. It's clear. Is that really a thing? Ryoshi made Shiba. Chilling before work week starts. Yeah, I can't wait till those days where I have a work week planned out. Stop being poor. Stop sitting around here thinking about things, because it's tough. Not trying to be depressing or anything, but I gotta get a job, get out of my head. You guys saved my sanity here on the channel. I want to donate to you, bro, but there is no ideal there. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean, my man. Shiba creator was anonymous. Yeah, I remember. Like I told you before, I was in the Shiba cult last time. I almost held to zero. That was after Cardano. Shiba was the other coin I bought more into, and I was all in it every day. Shiba army, going to the moon, going to a penny, going to wherever it was. I don't even remember now. No idea when the coin is, or the candle's gonna spawn in. But yeah, I don't know, you're asking to donate, but in the description of the video, I really don't like to always mention it, but I guess I have to. But in the description, there's Cash App. What is it called? PayPal. There's numerous cryptos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, Solana, whatever. There's Buy Me a Coffee. There's Super Chats here where YouTube takes 30%, but there's many ways to donate. But if you can't figure it out, it's not a big deal, my man. I appreciate you being here. Oh, in the Netherlands you pay with Ideal. I don't know what Ideal is. Never heard of Ideal. GFI's holding well. What's up, BC? Looking forward to breaking $1 soon. GFI. Yeah, hopefully it does. It probably will soon. Now that it broke the downtrend. That's not a bad spot for it to be in. Yeah, we looked at it earlier, but it's only a matter of time. Just the fact that you're getting stuck now, though, on what is this, 2 weekly candles? You could come down and back test both trends and drop 30% before that happens. So just be aware of that. But if it pushes through this box 94, then dollar's next up. Dollar plus. Not looking bad on GFI. Idle time can be the devil's playground. Yeah. Yep. What's up, Crypto Holmes? How you doing, my man? Bought more ZBC in on the dip. Pay by bank, that is ideal. I don't know what that means. I don't know what ideal is. But I appreciate the thought. I mean, you'd have to figure that out on your own. I mean, if you're buying crypto, you should be able to send crypto. You should be able to send like Tether or Bitcoin or Ethereum over to these wallets I have on here. I'm just saying. Because I have no idea what ideal is. But yeah, I would love to visit the Netherlands someday. Easter's a special time. Do you know Jesus? I appreciate the words, my man. God bless you too. Yeah, it's just been a tough time lately. Thought I had things figured out in life. Things were going good, and then just out of nowhere, the worst thing possible happened. But yeah, I did go to church Sunday. Crowded as hell, but we went with my brother and his son and his ex-wife. Yeah, we still got 30 people hanging out here. Yeah, what did we not look at now? We've looked at Swiftcoin, XCN, many, many times. GFI. I guess we're going to wait to see if Bitcoin's going to close over the 382 here. Damn, we still got an hour left. If Bitcoin can close over the 382 at 86.2, we may be in store for some move up. Finally breaking over 90K, 94, 95K, and then time for a new high, hopefully. Oh man, Vet is staying strong. Yeah, I think we looked at Vet yesterday. Yeah, there's a lot of coins that are holding up well. On the bottoms, holding up well. And the only move we can do is up from here. I don't see any other way around it. Yeah, especially zooming out on Vet, macro, Wick, we're holding the trend. We hit the 786 final support level. There's nothing horrible on VeChain. If you ever wanted to buy in on VeChain and you're not in, now's the time. Unless something stupid happens and we just go down and we're never going back up. So you held that final support. Held over the 618. We're back over the 0.5. But we're making higher highs and higher lows, so it doesn't look bad at all. VeChain, I think, is going to easily hit 30 cents. So VeChain is going to give you a 13x from today. If it's going to go higher than that, I have no idea, but 30 cents is the good price, I think. If it goes higher than that, 63 cents would be a 67, 68x. And then right now we got to get over this red box to be bullish, the double 382, and get over 4.2. Yeah, VeChain's overall chart does not look horrible. Oh man. Look at Velo. You talking about Velo protocol? That is going to get a lot of publicity too. Yeah, Vet's not in a bad spot. It's on a macro curled up chart. It's getting ready for moonshot. So many coins, so many older coins look like that too. If they haven't ran already, they're holding up. They're holding up macro bullish on the market structure. Things like XRP that already ran are holding up bullish over bullish supports. I'm telling you guys, we're right there. And I say right there, it may take a couple of months, but it's coming soon. Velo. Yeah, Velo's another one I'm very bullish on. But I think you can only buy this one on Uphold. It'd be nice if it was on Blowfin or Coinbase. Yeah, she's holding up over the low to the high 382 on the macro. Higher highs and higher lows. Just another coin that died. And the fact that this one died so fast, even though we're on monthly, but there's no, besides like right here maybe, there's no real consolidation anywhere. I guess if you zoom in, there is a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. But just for the fact that the chart looks like this, it's just curled up and ready to go. And I'm not saying Velo's gonna 1700x, but the official new high would be, yeah, about a 1600x. And if this thing just comes up to the 786, which I think is very possible from here, depending on, even if we chop around like this for a little bit longer and not up until the end of the year, from today, off of the bounce, off of the 382, It's a 35x just to get to 45 cents. Yeah, Velo's not a bad play at all. 100. What is that? Oh damn, that's 100. That's a 1500x to a lower high. And then if it's gonna make a higher high, well, that's not a 1500. 150x. And then if it's gonna just shoot up here, that's all you need. But yeah, Velo protocol does not look bad at all here. It's just we don't know what coins are going to do that. I guess we have a indication sometimes. Like when I think of Solana from last time and Axie Infinity, there was so much hype around those coins. You just knew they were going to go to the moon. I think Solana did a 400x. And thinking about Solana has me thinking about Ondo. I got the same vibe with Ondo. So Ondo may rocket out of here to ridiculous prices. We'll just have to wait to look back and see what happens. Velo's at 1.2. Yeah, this is the right Velo. It's at 1.3, but we're on a different exchange, OKX, so it may be a little different from whatever you're looking at it on, but still the same thing. That looks like a double bottom. Nice time to buy. Yep. Yeah, these coins we're looking at that are on these macro bottoms, pretty much if you zoom in, they're all double bottoming with a higher low. That's telling me we're about to go up. Now, if we die from here and it's all over, then it's all over. But we can only do what we see. You bought 100 million Luna Classic. 100 million Luna Classic. How much that cost? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I used to have, not Luna Classic, but I remember when I had $10,000 in Elon. Beginning of last year, and it's all gone now. I had 10 grand in Elon. I think $2,000 in Arrow. I think I had, damn, what was it? Ladies, I had some money in. Can't remember what else, but it's all gone now. Luna Classic, yeah, it looks like the bottom is in for Luna Classic also. You're down below the 236, but just for the fact you've been holding this same area for so long. Yeah, you're down below the 786, so 6.4 you got to get over. 6.4 up to 7.2. But you would have to imagine that's got to be the bottom on this thing. It did just make a lower low, so that's not a positive, and it's making lower highs. So you just got to look at the overall macro chart here and say, is this thing actually going to die from here? If it does, it's never going back up. And good luck, you lost all your money. But all you can do is look at the chart and say, this has to be it. So where's the Lunk Army at? They never watch the videos. So Luna Classic to a new high would be pretty much a 29x up to 001. So eating 2 zeros up to this level here. Looking for 10. Wait, what? You said you bought you bought 100 million Luna Classic and you're looking for 10 cents. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person. I gotcha. DeFi coin is a wild card too. Have you seen it? Is that the ticker? DeFi? What's up, Bob? Velo has serious utility in Asia. Yeah, so is Velo going to actually do that move to the top, to the higher high? Yeah, I get what you mean. 3 to 5x and sell 50% and retrace and wait and buy back in. What is the Velo Euro chart? Where would I find that? Oh, you're talking about Binance maybe? Ondo for sure. Yeah, Ondo's going to be a good play. So what are we looking at? DeFi? Ross with the DeFi. This here? Yeah, Ross, my man. Let me know if this is it. It's going to 0. On Trading View, there's a nice free indicator. Adaptive Super Trend by Algo Alpha. Adaptive Super Trend. Yeah, whatever this is, I'll have to look into it. I have to go read their papers and stuff when I look at these. Sometimes you gotta... Yeah, see, I don't understand what this is at all. But I put it on my favorites, and I'll look into it. What the hell is this? It's like someone formed a broom. They're sweeping us back into the shadow realm with DeFi. I've never seen that on a chart before. I'd imagine that's a continuation pattern to the shadow realm. I have never seen that before. Yeah, Stronghold's going to be another good one too. Stronghold's been holding up really good. You're holding Elon now. Yeah, a lot of people didn't sell the pump on Elon when it pumped that last time, but Elon's gonna blast out of here. That's why I had 10 grand on Elon at one point. Damn, I miss those days. What's up, restats? Any updates on GST? Let's see here. Oh, smaller time frame. How small a time frame? We're already on a daily. What the hell is this? Oh, you're talking about the indicator. I'm looking at the coin. Adaptive super trend on the smaller time frame. Ah, I get you. Yeah, I've looked at hundreds of indicators on here before. Yeah, I'll look into this one. But whatever this DeFi coin is, you said you're looking at it, but it's got a bunch of wicks down here at the bottom on the weekly, sweeping up the market. Yeah, it's crazy how you see things you've never seen before. DeFi to the moon. So if that is the bottom on whatever DeFi is, you gotta get over the macro 236 at 0079008, and then two pennies to be bullish. Yeah, right now high to the low, you're getting stuck right at the 236, so that's why she's getting stuck. Until she gets over 4.2, there's no bottom. But like I said, I don't know what this is. All those wicks up could tell us it is the bottom. But when you zoom in, it's just chaos. Pure chaos. Recent scuttlebutt about it. I haven't heard someone say scuttlebutt in forever. Ross, you must be an old timer, huh? I had a lot of XEN made 4K, sold too early. No one was covering XEN on YouTube really. I also missed the recent retrace. And have been entry and added to Velo to see more up. Yeah, I mean, the XEN Moon Boys are not here anymore. XEN Bro and whoever else was here, they don't come here anymore because XEN is not bullish anymore. They may be lingering in the shadows watching, but I appreciate them coming in here. But XEN did what, a 25x, and then it pulled back and did a little move again, something like that. If I made profit, I would go to something else that hasn't moved. Nice barcode, yeah. Oh, maybe the indicator works for proper crypto. Is there such thing as a proper crypto? Oh man. Use only line chart and Bollinger. No RSI, no volume indicator. Yeah, everyone has their own way of trading and looking at the charts. But just over the years, the best thing that's ever worked for me is just simple support and resistance and market structure. That's really the only thing. There's no leading indicators. There's nothing to tell you that's going to happen. I mean, I know there's traders out there that use whatever, the Ichimoku clouds, the super trend, whatever, and they trade, but I'm not able to do that. So how long we got on the BTC daily candle? Oh my God, 45 minutes? We said an hour like 2 hours ago. Last check on XCN. What's up, Alex? I'm going to be a long-term XCN holder. Yeah, maybe only blue chips will work on it. I don't know. Like I said, I'll look into it. I'm always on the hunt for some kind of indicator that's going to work and give me some sort of an edge up on knowing what's going to happen in the market all the time. I'm always looking, learning, studying, reading, but I haven't found anything yet. Bitcoin's still going up, or not going up, but oh, she's coming down in the box. She can't hold support. So any lower than 16.5, then yeah, you're coming down here to the 15.5 level on XCN. But it's the same thing with XCN. Back in the days with Shiba and Cardano. I mean, the fact that you look at the weekly macro chart, and the point of blast off, if you will, over that 236. Yeah, that did a 18.5x, but from where we were watching it from the beginning was down in this accumulation down here. We were screaming buy in, XCN to the moon, and then she pumped up, and then that was it. So XCN from the accumulation phase we were watching months and months and months ago. Yeah, she did almost damn near a 40x. Almost a 39x. And then you got this move down, and then she pumped up again. She's pulling back again. I'll be honest, it's a strange chart. I've never seen this before, to where it's just straight down like this, and then a pump up, and then straight down again. But a chart like this, even though I bought the top because we were super bullish here and people piled into the stream, there was over 200 people up here in the stream, and it was just going crazy with super chats and everything. I was gifted some Tether, so I bought in, and then it just died and lost it all. But it looks like it's going to do the same thing. It's going to come all the way back down here. If it comes all the way back down to 0.05, it's over. So it really needs to hold this and move back up. Simple is the best support and resistance. I'm only a spot trader holder. Yeah, that's my opinion. Support and resistance. Try to find the bottoms. Try to find the tops. That's all you can really do. What saves you money is not buying what is overpumped. Patience is key. Yeah, I learned my lesson for the last time. XCN taught me a lesson. Because we were on the stream and we were so bullish and it was pumping and people were making crazy money, and I don't know if they got out, but then someone sent me Tether here on the stream, and I bought in real quick, and then that was it, and the top was in. Someone made a video that you could by making your own indicator, just put in all those free or maybe as well paid ones indicators codes into one. Chat GPT is your personal assistant. Yeah, have you ever tried Grok on Twitter? Yeah, I know. I knew obviously. I know from the past I shouldn't have bought it on XCM, but I got caught up in the hype and the hopium. I FOMO'd in. FOMO is never a good thing. If it ever crosses your mind that you're FOMOing into something, or if it even barely crosses your mind, the FOMO is real or you're getting greedy, don't do it. Get out. Time to pack it up and go home. That's what I've learned in crypto. When you're excited, you're looking at your phone or your screen or your laptop, and you're kind of excited and you're kind of dancing in your seat. Top is in. Pack it up. Shadow Realm is coming up very quickly. It's going to suck you back in real fast. So when you feel the FOMO and the euphoria, and you think you're going to be rich, time to go. Yeah, how long have we been on here? Yeah, we still got 26 people in here. Let me refresh, see how many likes we got. It's already 6:30. All right, we got 43 likes, 49 votes, not bad. ACH is winning by 2%. So you guys are more bullish on ACH than ZBCN. Yeah, you guys here on the channel and me now, no more FOMO, no more greedy. The people, the new Wojacks and plebs that are going to spawn in, the little lambs that are going to spawn into the market, they're going to be the FOMOers. They're going to FOMO into our bags. So you guys be ready. Klaus made you rich. Man, we forgot to look at Klaus. What is Klaus on? Pirate Coin pumped. Oh, I remember Pirate Coin. Yeah, what is Klaus on? Is that Klaus from American Dad? That's the only Klaus I know. Oh, it is Klaus from American Dad. Klaus to the moon. How did Klaus make you rich? It ain't doing nothing. It's at the bottom. Yeah, let me know what you mean by Klaus made you rich. As we look at Pirate Coin, yeah, I remember when Pirate Coin, the first time I ever looked at Pirate Coin, the price action was a hook. Someone told me to look at Pirate Coin and are you talking about Pirate Chain? Damn, I don't remember where it was. That was so long ago, I can't remember. I don't remember. Yeah, it's when insects are attempting your stop loss and destroy you much earlier than the lowest stop loss. Yeah, I agree. That happens to me all the time. It feels like they know exactly where your stop loss is because when you put it in, it gets tagged and then it goes. Klaus on ETH. Yeah, what's the market cap? Is it 390K? Excuse me. Because I can't seem to find Klaus on ETH. Oh, maybe you shorted it. Maybe you've been shorting it. Yeah, if you shorted Klaus, then yeah, she's going down forever. The Mantra OM rug, full scary, never bought. OM has been eyeballing that. I used to try some kind of crypto legends club, paid 1K for a year up front, and when I understood that's on theirs, deleting my questions and comments regarding their suggestions to buy. Yeah, never buy into those things. If you have to buy into some crypto club or crypto channel or crypto discord and it's going to cost you money, it's not worth it. They're making the money from you buying in and they're giving you guys just BS. Yep, so they're double gaining. 390K deck screener. Alright, so yeah, you were shorting this coin. That's probably the play. Just short deck screener coins to zero. Make all kinds of money. Because she just made a lower low and she's still going down. Yeah, I agree. The YouTubers shelling exchanges. That's why I don't do it. You guys know I use Blowfin, but I don't shill it. I don't have a link to it. It's just the only exchange I can use to short and long. But I'm never going to be that guy that shills stuff and shills pre-sales and exchanges just to make money. Even though I could use the money because I'm poor as hell. But I can't do that. I'd rather be poor and broke than be that kind of person. But we're going to make it. Alright, let me pull up deck screener, Klaus. Just real quick, just to look at it. So you've been shorting Klaus and making a lot of money, huh? That's good. I'm proud of you. She still looks bearish. There's nothing bullish on this at all. It's still going down. Yeah, every time you see it move down and it moves up a little bit, it's down. Up a little bit, down. Up a little bit, down. There's no end in sight. Klaus is going into the oblivion, to the shadow realm of nothing. A lot of these deck screener coins will not be here next time. They're going to completely die and be done. Some L'Oreal. Plenty of money to be made shorting anything that puts 200% moves. Yeah, if I ever get back into the market, that's what I'm going to do. Especially when I know the bear market's here. Because in the bear market, it's the same way as we go up. There's pumps and dumps, pumps and dumps. There's going to be dumps and there's going to be little pumps. We're going to get stuck at certain levels and then it's just going to dump and we're just going to short the shit out of it. That's my plan, just make all kinds of money in the bear market. But I got to get money in this market first. Yeah, I agree, Dr. Shiba. That's why I keep saying for you guys on the channel here, there's still 29 people watching. I want all you guys to make it. I don't want you guys to lose money. I know how it is to be poor and broke and struggling. I'm there right now. I'm at the bottom. Bottom. Only thing I got is YouTube right now. Mexi still holds 50 million Klaus. Really? Yeah, there's nothing bullish on Klaus at all. She's going back to the basement of the shadow realm. Klaus to the moon. Yeah. I mean, it has a low market cap and it has only 80K of block liquidity. I would imagine some point it's going to bottom out and go up. But it doesn't look like soon. What's up, DZ? You're still here? I didn't buy any coin yet. I'm still streaming. Just kind of waiting. Like I said, $100 going to turn into $90 time I transfer it to Blowfin. And then when we get on there, it's the top of the order, the top of the list is Beam right now. I may put a long position on Beam. Yeah, we got no one here today. There's only 54 votes. It's pretty much tied on ACH or ZBCN. Just seeing that, not liked the video yet, sorry. What's up, CD? Yeah, can we just go up for 3 months, please? I don't know, the only one I've seen right now is Beam. Beam X is the only one I think that's gonna go up soon. XN gonna pop off. There ain't no telling. Every time I'm bullish on XN, she goes down. So she's on support level, so she should be bullish from here, so she's probably gonna go down. The key to scalping, free tip, is to use only $20 and wait confirmation 1 minute and smash on 20x and close half on a double. That sounds nice. I wish I could do that, but I don't have the patience. I don't have the smarts to do that. Man, if I could trade, I would. If I was a good trader, but the last couple of years tells me I'm not a good trader. So and at this point, I'm so broke, I cannot afford to lose any money. But yeah, we've been on for almost 3 hours, huh? Oh man, it's already almost 7. Yo, what's up, Crypto Meolysis? How you doing, my man? Are you streaming tonight? I don't know why I cannot remember the days you say you're streaming. I have to write it down. Because we've been on here for almost 3 hours now. Yeah, all you guys in here still, go check out Crypto Meolysis here. Another good channel, another good guy. Similar TA, and you'll enjoy it. So go check him out. OXT to the moon. Yeah, you saw that I updated. I did an update on OXT finally on the channel. Oh, are you streaming right now, my man? Yeah, that's what I thought. Monday and Thursday. All right, 5 p.m. You just working? Yeah, we're about to end this one, and I'll send everyone over to you. what platform you use. I like technical indicators. I don't know what you mean by that, but we're using Dex Screener here. And then to trade, I use Blowfin and Coinbase. Best risk, the biscuit, then spot is better for 85% of investors. All right, you're going to stream in 20 minutes. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'll be watching, my man. Yeah, all you guys in here, make sure you guys go follow Cryptomyalysis. He's a good guy. Go subscribe and just take it in. We're all going to make it together. Toby, what is Toby on, my man? Toby. Yeah, where's Dave been at? Oh, I guess we haven't been live streaming late enough. Dave Lark has not been here in a while. I typed in Dave. My man from Singapore hasn't been here in a while. Yeah, I know it's killing you, my man, but it's gonna go off eventually. It's just, it's doing nothing, it's chopping around. Toby on base. Yeah, I had someone ask on the live stream last night about Orchid, about OXT. So I figured I would cover it. We looked at it last night, and I was like, Cryptomyalysis is going to 0. He's never going to make it. You'll make it. In some form or fashion, we're all going to make it. Toby on what? Toby on Ethereum, Toby on base. I gotcha. All right, Toby on base, and then what was the other one? Horse on base? What the hell is horse on base? Horse on base. Alright, Toby and horse. Alright, we'll do this real quick. The volume off. Alright, Toby on base here on the log screen chart. Looks like the bottom is in with a higher low. And then we go from the high to the low. Really quick here. You said you're thinking about buying in on this one. The frog of base. 6 million market cap, lock liquidity. Oh my god, over 1 million holders. Now those bots are real people. That's a lot of holders, a lot of liquidity providers. 29 liquidity providers. Yeah, you may be onto something here. I don't know what this is, but it's over the 236 at 7.015. Once you get over 7.021, you're bullish. Break out over 7.035, and then she's got a little curl up going on. Not great, but not bad. 9.5x to the new high at 6.015. And then maybe a 1.618 retracement would be your 20x to 6.03. but it doesn't look bad for being over the 236, putting in the higher low, and being over that level there. And the amount of holders this thing has. Yeah, if I bought on this one, I would get out at the new high. You said horse on base? Base? Horse. Yeah, you guys anyone remember playing Horse, the basketball game? I forgot all about that. So you said Horse. Horse. Horse is curled up. She's already going. Yeah, this thing's already bullish. I don't even know what to say to this. Double bottom with a higher low, and she's already curled up past the previous middle high. Getting stuck at the 786, it looks like. Yep, right at the 786 at 1-1. So that could be it. It broke this high, made a higher high, it's stuck at resistance. But if you can get over 1-1, then she's probably going to shoot up to the 1272 and do another 5.5x up to 006. But if that is the top, as long as you're over 7.8, you're bullish. 8.4, 7.8 to 8.4. But yeah, I guess we're gonna end it here. Buy OXT with Meow. No, if I buy OXT, it's going to 0. So I'm not going to buy it and rug it for you. Everything I buy goes the other direction. Even if I try to fake buy, I'll put in a short on OXT, and it'll still go down. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in here. I appreciate the damn, what is it called? I appreciate you, Ross. I appreciate Ross for the Cash App donation. And I appreciate you guys coming in here, passing a couple hours, almost 3 hours on the channel. Like I said, you guys go check out Crypto Meolysis here in just a little bit. He's going to be live. Show support. And we'll be back on here tomorrow. Go check out the updates on the channel, like the video. Let me end the poll here. ACH for the win. But yeah, not a bad stream. 3 hours passed like nothing. We looked at a lot of things. They've been airdropping everyone about base for everyone for some reason. Yeah, they do that sometimes. Yeah, I saw your comment. What did they airdrop you? Oh, maybe it was Toby Coin. I don't know. But anyway, I appreciate you guys coming in here. I appreciate the support and everything that comes with it. With that being said, I'll be back on here tomorrow. None of this is financial advice. And peace out.